Now, with an estimated cost of more than £100 billion, the HS2 project has long divided political opinion, but now it's managed to create a split in the country's most environmentally focused party, the Greens. Some members are vehemently against its construction and say it goes against goals to go net zero. Others say it's now impossible to stop and that it will bring more longer-term environmental benefits by reducing the number of polluting vehicles on the roads. Our climate change correspondent Lisa Holland reports.
Cars, trains, planes will all change. Fast forward 30 years and the way we move around should be different. But the co-leader of the Green Party says the pandemic must trigger a review of transport strategy.
The pandemic should put the whole government transport policy in doubt, frankly. When you look at the 27 billion road building programme, when you look at the freeze on fuel duty, I mean, these are things that we should be really questioning in the light of the pandemic, as well, of course, as HS2.
But don't you think society just wants to ping back to the way it was?
I think there's a glimpse of actually an alternative future, a better future that we can have.
Decarbonising transport is crucial if Britain is to reduce its emissions to net zero by 2050. But even within the green movement, there's division about how to do it.
The first phase of HS2, a new high-speed rail link between London and Birmingham, should open in around 10 years' time. After that, the project will expand to link the north of England. It will all cost billions.
HS2 will offer some of the lowest carbon emissions per passenger kilometre.
The environmental impact of the UK's new high-speed rail link HS2 is hotly disputed. The Green Party says the enormous infrastructure project isn't needed. But we've spoken to some members of the Greens who formed a support group for HS2, believing high-speed rail has to be part of decarbonisation.
The argument against HS2 is distracting from where our real problems lie, and those are in road building and aviation. We need green infrastructure far more than we need new roads.
Opinions are divided, but at grassroots level, activists are taking matters into their own hands, setting up protest camps along the route of HS2, trying to get work stopped. Amongst them is Larch Maxey, now above ground. He was recently involved in digging tunnels beneath Euston Station.
I was down the tunnel for 27 days and now I'm here. You know, it's not... That emergency is accelerating, so it's not like there's time to rest. You know, for me, this is what I'm called to do.
The UK has to get to net zero and at speed. But how that's done is not something everyone will agree on, even amongst the Green movement. Lisa Holland, Sky News.
Let's take a quick look at the weather.
Look forward to brighter skies. The weather, sponsored by Qatar Airways.
The mostly settled conditions will